Authorities in Belgium have handed over the last remains of slain Congolese leader Patrice Lumumba. He was murdered by separatists and Belgian mercenaries back in 1961 as an anti-colonial hero. Lumumba's body was dissolved in acid and never found, but his tooth was kept as a trophy. It has now been handed back to his family and will be flown back to the Democratic Republic of Congo. For more on this story, here's Dave Keating reporting.
So Patrice Lumumba was the prime minister of the Congo. He was ousted in a coup, and then after that, Western authorities, notably the U.S., were concerned that he had communist sympathies, that he was going to ally with the USSR. And so this assassination took place with the complicity and the involvement of Belgian officers. And one Belgian police officer was charged with getting rid of the remains of Lumumba. He kept a tooth as a kind of gruesome souvenir, and that's been here in Belgium all this time. Lumumba's family has been trying to get that tooth back. Finally, Belgium agreed to do it. The handover ceremony was this morning. The tooth is right now at the Congolese embassy, where people can go and take a look. Tomorrow, there'll be a kind of ceremonial procession, and the tooth will be flown back to the DRC. People are obviously very, very glad that this has finally taken place. There is some discontent. Some people wanted a kind of certificate of authenticity with this so they could be absolutely sure that this is Lumumba's tooth. But this is a very, very big day for the Congolese community here in Brussels and for relations between these two countries. There were kind of three periods in that colonial history. The worst one was when the colony was under the direct rule of the Belgian king, Leopold II. He presided over a brutal regime, which was brutal even by the standards of the time. He came under huge pressure. When he died, the Belgian state took over the colony, and then the worst of the atrocities ended. But still, that period where the Belgian state directly controlled the colony wasn't really great for the colony either. At the time of independence, of course, you had this concern that the country was going to fall into the USSR's orbit. Of course, it was the height of the Cold War when this happened, and there was a lot of discontent about Belgians' involvement in the country, even after independence. So there's a lot of reconciliation work that has to be done here. King Philippe came to the Congo just recently to express his regret over what happened. Leopold II is his great-grandfather, but he stopped short of offering a full-throated apology or offering reparations.